Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen amma ba'd fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Today you are going to learn Madani Qaida lesson number 2. Lesson number 2, Hurufe Murakkabat, compound letters. First of all, you will learn some rules. Number 1. Two or more letters combine, join together to form a murakkab compound. Look at the boxes below. You can see two letters are written in each box. So these are compound letters. Two letters are written together. Sometimes three letters are written together. So these letters are called compound letters. Next rule. Pronounce each of the murakkab letters separately like mufridat letters. So as you read mufridat letters in lesson number 1 separately, like alif, ba, ta, like that. In the same way, you have to read compound letters, murakkab letters separately. Next. Make sure in this lesson also to pronounce the letters in the established manner, that is, with the Arabic accent. So you have to read the compound letters, the murakkab letters, with Arabic accent, not in Urdu accent. Next rule. When two or more letters are joined together in writing, their shape gets changed a little. Usually the head of the letter is written and the body is omitted. For example, look at the second box in line 1. You can see two letters in this box, lam and alif. And the shape of lam is not the same as in lesson number 1. Its shape has changed because it is written in the compound form. It is written with the other letter, with alif. So when lam is written with alif, its shape gets changed. You can see more example, like look at the first box in line 3. You can see two letters in this box, Jim and alif. And the shape of Jim has changed. It is not the same as in lesson number 1 because Jim is written with alif here in the compound form. So its shape has changed. Next rule. Identify the letters which are the same when in the compound form by the difference in the number and position of the dots. For example, look at the last two boxes in line 1. You can see in the second last box and in the last box, both words have the same shape. But in the second last box, there is only one dot, and in the last box, there are two dots. So through these dots, through these numbers of dots, you can identify that the second last word is noon alif and the last one is ta alif, because noon is written with one dot and ta is written with two dots. So in this way, you can identify the letters by the difference in the number of the dots. In the same way, you can identify the letters by the difference in the position of the dots. For example, look at the fourth box in line 1 and the fifth box in the same line. You can see the shape of both words is same. But In the fourth box, one dot is written below, and in the fifth box, one dot is written on the top. So in this way, by the position of these dots, you can identify that the letter in box number 4 is ba alif, and in the fifth box is noon alif, because the dot of ba is written below and the dot of noon is written on the top. So in this way you can identify by the difference in the position of the dots. One dot is below, one dot is above. Let's start reading from line 1. Alif, lam alif, lam alif, ba alif, noon alif, ta alif, ya alif, tha alif, sheen alif, sin alif, fa alif, qaf alif, jim alif, kha alif, ha alif, ain alif, ghain alif, sad alif. So in this way you can read the whole lesson. You can easily identify the letters. As I told you, the method of identifying the letters, if you don't understand any letter when it is written in the compound form, if you think that you are not getting the letter, which letter it is, then go back to the lesson 1 and find that shape in lesson 1 and identify which letter it is. Okay, Allah Hafiz.